Okay, here I am at Safeway, and I'm in the coffee aisle, and we're going to go through what type of good bean to get for an espresso machine. Okay, so there are a lot of selections here at Safeway, so let's see what they have and what would be good for an espresso. Okay. There are a lot of espressos. There's a large variety usually at the supermarkets like Safeway. Even as much as Starbucks. They got a lot of the Starbucks blends here. Okay, and they have the Safeway Select blends or beans and the Pete's beans. Okay, now a lot of these packages here are pre-ground. You don't want the pre-ground stuff because they're usually pre-ground for drip. Okay, so over here are the whole beans, and that's what you want to get. You want to get a whole bean, and you want to grind it. Okay, now I always recommend a good whole bean that is a dark blend, a dark roast. Okay, so you can always get like an espresso roast, like right over here. You got espresso. Okay, and you can always get that. And that'd be okay. Okay, I find espresso roast to be not full body enough for me. French roast has a little different flavor. It's a little bolder, it's a little darker roast, and that's good too. Okay, I know the Pete's uses Major Dickinson. Okay, so these are the majors. Okay, and you can go to Pete's and have them, you buy a pound from them, whole bean, and you can have it ground, that sort of thing. Okay, they also have their espresso. You should also get some kind of a decaf for people. Again, it's sort of a dark roast. Okay, now I went over to Pete's and asked them what they normally use. They, like I said, they use Major Dickinson's or Gruda, which I don't see here. Okay, now walking over to the Starbucks aisle, okay, Starbucks section, you see a lot of different blends, a lot of different coffees here. Again, they have the standard, see, these are whole beans up here. These are whole beans, and they have the standard espresso roast and French roast. Okay, both of those are very good. One of the things I like about Safeway is a lot of times they go on sale, and it's cheaper than buying it at the store themselves, or the restaurants themselves, like Starbucks. Okay, now Costco usually carries French roast Starbucks, so I usually don't buy that here. But they have other beans here, like Italian roast. Those are pretty good as well. Sumatra's not bad flavored. I just started using Cafe Verona, and that's not too bad either. Okay, so again, any type of good dark roast. I would stay away from kind of blends like breakfast blends or flavored coffee, that sort of thing. Okay, now coming over here, back over to the whole bean section over here. Again, Pete's up here has their whole beans as well. Okay, so you get whole beans. Just don't get the pre-ground stuff if you're going to grind it for espresso. Okay, now if you don't have a grinder, then you can always use the grinders at the stores here. Okay, so these things have different settings. Okay, and you could set it for espresso. The problem with these is they're generally not consistent. They're not generally calibrated. From one store to another, you might have a different grind. Okay, so you want to make sure your grind is consistent. Personally, you can go, and I don't know if this is true, but I heard that if you bought a pack of Starbucks here or a pack of Pete's here, you can actually bring it to Pete's or Starbucks and have it ground. And I know Starbucks does that because I've done it before. I had someone bought me a pack of Starbucks coffee bean, and I actually went to Starbucks and asked them to grind it for an espresso machine. Okay, most of their machine there has different settings, several different settings. Okay, so again, you don't want it too fine, you don't want it too coarse, so you have to play with it. So once you, like before I got my grinder, I went to Pete's my nearby Pete's, and they were kind enough to grind several quarter pounds for me at different grind settings, and then I was able to choose which one I like. And then once I figured out which grind setting I like, then I always went back to them and said, okay, I'll get that pack of beans at ground at number 3 setting or something like that. Okay, so again, lots of coffee to choose from. You can get a lot of different type of coffees, and they'll give a different flavor to your espresso. Okay, but again, stay with the darker roast rather than the lighter or medium roast. Okay, then you will get a much richer, full body flavor on your espresso.